Hello, everybody. I fooled you, didn't I? You didn't think that I was going to come on. It took me a while. I had to turn the air down so I won't have to talk so loud, talk over the air. Just that. You can see it. Hi, everybody. What am I going to do? The lighting, I don't like the way that is. Let me see. Welcome to this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads, AKT Immortal. Thank you. What else can we have? AKT Underworld. King Nip. Queen Drip. Crippin' and drippin' in this motherfucker. The Dirty South meets LA in this motherfucker. I want to thank everybody for what did I do? I'm trying to get the light. I gotta follow Lasagna advice. I gotta come over here and set up my lighting. I'm so exhausted. Thank you, Pamela. I know you like that. This outfit's heavy. I don't know if you can. Not pretty. You see that? Coochie and everything is icy. So icy. Hey, Jay. Drip goddess. Goddamn, your queen drip. Goddamn drip god. Goddamn Nip. The motherfucking crib in this bitch. We're gripping and dripping in this hole. The Dirty South meets LA in this motherfucker. I had to, I'm coming on later because I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I had to do everything I could to get some energy to come to you tonight. Actually, yeah, I'm waiting for my tea. I need a drink. I'm gonna pour me some Bacardi. I'm gonna do libations for everybody. I hope that you I'm gonna waste some on my table. I hope you liked. Hold on, I gotta get a towel because I don't want to mess up my wood on my table. Oh, that's so good. I've been working on a reading for Nipsey. You know, I wanted to look at this reading for a while. It was a few months ago, and a Latin boy, young man, I think he was in his 20s, a rapper in LA, was walking with his girlfriend in LA. I think they said Chinatown. Young rapper. He had been out for a while though. Was with a management group starting his career. And he was shot with his girlfriend. I think someone might have pulled up beside them in a car or something and shot him and killed him. But I think shot the girlfriend too, but the girlfriend was in the hospital and got away. Thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts, everybody. Hello, Mr. Oshun. It's a pleasure for you to be here. Thank you. I knew about it before I got up to see the news because he was with Nipsey. Nipsey brought him, they came upstairs to my bedroom. I was sleeping, and the young man was standing beside Nipsey, and his face, he had on red. So I don't know if he was part of the Blood Gang or if he was trying to tell me, but he had on red with white stripe on the jogging suit, and he was crying. And Nipsey was standing with him. I see Nipsey has been with a few people that have crossed over, and he knew they were going to cross over before they knew it. Hey, Quinn. Thank you everybody for ordering the Dirty South sage and the Dirty South Cali blend with the Dragon's Blood Cayenne and the 24K Nipsey Blue Cali blend. I've taken a while. I'm going to start shipping this week because the way Nipsey has me make it, it takes me about 4 or 5 days because I have to wet it and I have to dry it. I'm in love with the 24K Nipsey Blue Sage. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. What I would recommend is that you get one bundle of each. You get the Dragon's Blood Cayenne Spicy 24K Sage Bundle Stick. You burn that one first. Oh, you love it, Gwen? Thank you. I love it. Razzle Dazzle, like it's all. I don't know if you saw it. You see, it's all over. Y'all, yeah, it's all over. Coochie, everything, goddamn razzling dazzling in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I needed. I needed something to give me some energy. God, I'm so hot right now. I turned the air down, but I don't want to try to scream over the air. I'm tired, so I don't want to talk loud. But I needed something sparkly and bright to give me some energy because I'm so exhausted from seeing stuff and trying to hear it. Yeah, go back. Light the Dragon's Blood Cayenne first, and then go back with the 24K Nipsey Blue Cali Blend. Why? Because it is smooth. It's strong, but it's smoother than the Dragon's Blood. And the Dragon Blood is very harsh, very intense. It moves a lot of demonic entities, a lot of negative entities. And then you must. That's what people think. People think that sage protects them, and it doesn't protect them. It wipes out the positive and the negative energy. So the room is neutral. You have to fill it back in either with money, protection, love, whatever you want to fill it back in with. If you use regular sage, please don't think that you are protected. You're not protected. Thank you, Lisa. You just neutralized everything. You took the good and the bad out. So it will stay okay for a few hours or so. But then whatever you try to get rid of is going to come back in. Why? Because the space is empty. Sage doesn't protect you from anything. You have to go back. And the blue, I'm just going to say this. Before you order it, I will tell you what the 24K blue smells like because it's, and what it feels like, because I love these scents. I have pure vanilla, cinnamon, patchouli, lang lang, rosemary, like Nipsey said, rosemary for my temples. It's herbs, essential oils, pure oils, no perfume, pure oils for money, tranquility, relaxation, and peace. It smells so good. And I use, there are no chemicals in it. It's food color. It's color you can eat. And it's a beautiful, deep Nipsey blue. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with it. And he gave me the formulas. So as a result, because I wanted it so beautiful and so vibrant when you get it, one young lady, the reason why she got it first, and you see her burning the Dragon's Blood Cayenne, is because she's in Atlanta. She's one of my students. So she comes over, she gets her products when she can with her husband. They both are my students. And, she came in and got it. And I told her to put it up, Gwen, so you could see it. I don't know if you saw it, Gwen. Check it out. You got to put it on charcoal because I put so much in it. It's very heavy. It's very intense. I'd rather you put it on charcoal. And I told her to cut a piece and put it on the charcoal. And she said, oh, no, fuck that. We ain't have tapped it. We put the whole thing. We burned the whole bundle. So you got to come get some more than it. She put the 2 pieces of charcoal I gave her. And she set the bundle. And it's absolutely gorgeous. You see the vibrant red color with the gold strip. You'll know mine from anybody else's that make their sages special like that because mine has a 24K gold seal on the top of it. So I wanted her to see what it was hidden like. Because I haven't even smoked it yet. She smoked it in the house and then she let it open the window. She's like, girl, that shit's so strong with smoke. We was coughing and everything. I just got babies. I said, I don't want to let the babies breathe it. You got to smoke the house first. Let it absorb all the negative energies and then let it out. You're not going to be able to breathe in there. Okay. So I've done that. Thank you. Please be patient with me because I have to dip it and then I have to let it dry. I have to turn it one side to dry, other side because I make it so wet. So then after I do that, and then Nipsey says you have to dip it again. So I have to put other blends that he gave me to dip. So for one bundle, it might take me 4 days because I can't send it to you soaking wet. I have to cure it and then I have to put the 24K Go Seal on top of it. So that's why it's taking. Oh, you could tell you saw that. Did you see the video, Gwen, when she actually lit it? Hold on. I think that's my. Hold on, that's my tea. Another thing, you've got to tell me. You have got to tell me who these belong to. I know this sounds fucked up. I need you to tell me who they belong to, because ever since the phones went out a couple weeks ago, and that week I had no service with T-Mobile, Metro went out for like 3 or 4 days, and then thank you, Nikki. You like it, girl? You know I love the sparklies. I couldn't get into my email. I couldn't get into my Facebook. My phone said I used up all my time, and that was not true. And now it's I had to keep clearing it, cleaning it. Now it's gone back to normal. But guess what? I cannot. A lot of people not only ordered for me from my ALEXYSSKTYLORVP Gmail account, they also ordered from my 2 Facebook pages. One is the Alexis K. Tyler Health and Beauty page, and then the other one is the regular. Thanks, James. Thank you, Deidre. Girl, I am trying. I'm so tired. The other one is my regular Alexis K. Tyler page with me and my father, Jackie Wilson, on the cover. Some of my messages are missing. Hold on. You think I'm lying? I'm going to show them. I'm not lying. I have your stuff made. This is the scalp. I got 3 of them. Scalp exfoliation creams. And I use this. It made my hair stop falling out, and it's growing. The follicles are clear. My head's peeling. Exfoliating. Nipsey gave me this. I have them made. People probably think I'm bullshitting. I didn't make them. I did make them. This is my problem. I cannot see all of my messages on Facebook. I don't know who you are. Anybody you know, you ordered that from me. You ordered the scalp exfoliation cream. I got 3 people. I can't see the addresses. Also, who do these belong to? I have the attraction oils. I have like 3 of them. I don't know who they belong to because I cannot see. Also, you see I'm not lying. I'm shaking it. You can't hear it, but I don't know if you can hear it. It's oil in here. I've made them. I can't, so until I can get a new phone, please, if you know I owe you an attraction oil, I know if I owe you a scalp exfoliation, they've been sitting here because my phone, as you see, is back on. I have service, but I need to know, and people don't get on my nerves. I think they're going to get on my nerves, and they don't. I get hit with so many orders every day. I do readings privately. I do the Nipsey readings. Whenever a spirit comes to me and they want me to tell something, just like Nipsey just brought in Naya, Rivera. She's here. I'm doing that, and then I'm putting the readings up here for you, but I can't do them as much because I'm tired. This is not fair to me. And the readings are very extensive. I haven't even finished Naya's reading, nor have I finished Nipsey's, like I was telling you, I'm going to get back to it, the DJ VIP. That was Nipsey's personal DJ that I'm looking at, that they gave me a picture of him. LaDonna gave it to me when I told her I had seen the Spanish young man shot and killed. I think he was in LA in Chinatown with his girlfriend. She was shot as well. But anyway, before I get back to that, I didn't forget. Please contact me about these because they're already made and they're sitting here and I can't see all my messages. Okay. I also want to tell you another formula I got with the mascaras. I have the mascara for the eyebrow and eyelash regrow. I'm going to put it up in the site, and let me show you these. These are so cute to me. Isn't that pretty? They're beautiful. I think they're so pretty. See, they're blue and gold. You see them? Aren't they gorgeous? What I said I was going to do, if you want samples of oils or something, because a lady ordered a sample of the Georgia on my mind, the Georgia Gold Peaches and Herbs hot formula with cayenne in it. I love it hot. I always put hot pepper on my hair. I have a cayenne oil that I've made for years for whatever. A lot of my stuff is interchangeable. It's good for the scalp. It's good for the body. My cherry chocolate buttercream is like one of my top sellers. If you put the cherry chocolate buttercream on your scalp and your hair, you can put the cherry chocolate buttercream on your body. I make a special formula, thicker, richer. I make an eczema formula too. I'm making some eczema formulas now for adults and babies that have a problem. And I have the base of the cherry chocolate unless they want another fragrance. You can put that on your body, and the cayenne. Anybody has, they work out, they have aches, pain, muscle strain, arthritis. You can take the same cayenne oil and you can put it on the body and on the legs. I do it when it's really cold and I want to go run and I want to go work out. I rub it on my low back and I put it like around my shoulders. Even now, I wake up and I'm tense if I didn't sleep good, or I'm traveling out of my body. I come back and I'm like, ugh, I feel like I've been broke up. I just take an alcohol pad and I wipe my neck and my shoulders, and I just put the cayenne all around my neck on my shoulders, and it just, with the peppermint, and it relaxes everything. It makes me feel so good. So I thought the blue ones were pretty for some. I thought you see how pretty? They're just gorgeous. Nipsey blue and gold. Okay. Now, let me get back to this. Nipsey came to my door, and I saw the Spanish young man. He was crying, and it looked like his face was black, like his mouth was black, and it looked like it was blood, dried blood, like he might have been shot in the face. If y'all can look up and see what I'm talking about, I'm not sure. If he was shot in the face, head, or around this area, let me know, because he had black blood that had turned black and dried up in the face and in the mouth. When he opened his mouth, I didn't see his white teeth. I saw dried up blood. And Nipsey was standing beside him trying to comfort him. He was following Nipsey around on the other side. And he brought him here. And so I said, okay, something you want me to know is something about the red. And then he showed me another young man that was very tall, white, with blonde hair on the top. One of them had black roots and blonde hair. And then one of them had straight blonde hair on the top, and he had on red. So I think I had asked something to LaDonna, and I said, can you find a tall white guy with blonde hair on the top and one with blonde hair and black roots? She found about 3 or 4 guys that knew Nipsey, and one of them happened to be Nipsey's personal DJ VIP, which leads me back to this question. For him to bring, this was about maybe 3 or 4 months ago. The ladies got it for me, and they run my group, the AKT Underworld, AKT Celebrity Reads, with everything and all the readings about me and what I've bringing messages from Nipsey. When she gave it to me, I saw the one I picked was DJ. I didn't know who he was. I just picked him. I said that one because Nipsey said that one, and then I looked him up. They said that's DJ VIP. That's Nipsey's personal DJ. And I said, it's something about him that's not right. It's something about him that Nipsey wants me to know, and he wants me to say something about. So I'm not finished with it. I had started working on that one, and then he brought, hold on, let me do this. Nipsey Hussle, Ashe, Hermes, Joseph, Ashe, Jackie Wilson, Ashe, Zame, Ashe, Sisters, Naya, Rivera. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that because we have not gotten confirmation, but I don't want to say too much, but I kind of believe that Naya is in the underworld, and one of the underworld goddesses I saw is Hecate. But we don't have confirmation. Again, they say they haven't found her in the lake. They don't know if she's there. They're checking other sources to see where Naya is. I don't want to speak too soon. Maybe that baby ain't down there, you know. I'm glad her little boy is safe. Okay, so I'm going to go in on this first, and then I have to come back because I didn't finish it. The one on Naya is not going to be that long because I haven't had time to do all the details. I didn't want to do it this quickly, but she wanted me to say something. So I said I will say at least some of what you told me, and then I will come back later to see what else you have to say. But I first want to get on DJ VIP, because you know what I'm wondering? Was DJ VIP with Nipsey in the basement? He performed his last show called The Basement. I think they said, what, San Diego? I saw a picture, but I did not get to see the whole layout of the club called The Basement to see how many levels, how many floors does it have, and was his DJ VIP with him for that last performance, because I kind of feel like he was, but I'm not sure. So if you can tell me, if anybody can find out, was Nipsey's private DJ, very tall, young man. Oh, he was there. I saw him in the background. Trish, so you know that DJ VIP was with Nipsey. That last performance he had on that Saturday night before he was assassinated. Okay, because that's what he said. And he wanted me to say something about it. I hope that someone can give me information about him. Okay, I don't know how long a lot of you have been with me since I've been doing the readings. I started doing the readings. I was requested to do a reading, as I said in the earlier readings, 5 days before his assassination. A lady begged me to do a reading, and I said no because of the things she asked me. And then that Sunday, I'll never forget it, they say he was assassinated, which is now, I've always said that he wasn't, I don't know how, but he wasn't shot out there at 3:30 in the afternoon on that Sunday, March 31st, 2019. He was killed in the morning time. I have always said that. And one thing that I also said, where there were white people on the scene, and there was white woman on there, and there was Asians on there, and he told me that someone had Rh negative rhesus factor blood, and that there was a rolling 60 that had a python, not just any snake, because people had shown me long snakes at Venice Beach, where people are rolling around showing their snakes and letting people touch a snake. I said, no, this is not any snake, because then, I could try to make myself right and say, hey, that's any snake. Nope, it was a very specific snake. I said it was a python, a albino, like the one on I'm a Slave for You on Britney Spears' old video, and that it belonged to a rolling 60. I said the snake was an OG. The snake was a rolling 60, and that there were whites and Asians on the scene. I've always seen an Asian lady sneaking and calling on the telephone when this was happening. And people laughed. No, Renee, they do that. The spirits, they'll turn the camera, the screen will turn blue. The lights will, the matches, cigars will just flush up really big. That's them. They do what they want. I have nothing to say. That's not me. This is not a candle. This is a cigar, baby. And if you look back at some of my old Vagina Power videos from like 2009, 2010, it's the same cigar, the same matches. And you will notice when you see me light them 10 years ago, they never did what they do now. So it's the same cigar, same brand of cigar, swishers, same stick matches, but you see now they do something totally different, which is not me. That's the spirits, entities in here, different guardians in here, because one of the main beings that is over the reading, and he came in with Naya Rivera, is Jigsaw, the demon that is behind the character Jigsaw from the movie Saw and Satan, and the Joker, the entity for the Joker, which would be Abaddon and Azazel. So you see why I'm so tired, because those energies and those entities are like king demons. They're very big, they're very strong. But anyway, like I was saying, yes, and people laughed at me. And it was even other sidekicks on YouTube, and I went to watch, and they were saying, and other people that watched the videos were saying, you know what? I was watching Alexis, but I just can't take her anymore. This shit just gets more bizarre every time she says it. Now it's the goddamn python on the loose out there. Nobody ain't seen the python. Said it was some white folks on the premises. Said it was some Asian folks on the premises. Said there was a white man there. Said that the man, or he looked white, but said the man had makeup on. There was makeup artists there disguised the man's face. I mean, they were just really digging into me. I didn't say anything. I didn't get upset. And I stood by what I said. And then it came out. There's video there the day where they're saying he was assassinated, right next to the Marathon parking lot, where some 60s holding what? A giant overweight, because it looks fat, overweight albino python. I have the picture of it. I put it on my Instagram. I put it on my page. Put the link to the video. It's on YouTube, but I didn't know it was there. When my girlfriend Ginger found it, I could not believe it. She said, here it is. What you said, how they laughed at you, she's like, look at this. Here it, and it is a rolling 60. It's right there in the gas station next to what? The Marathon. And I said, I knew it. And I said the snake was at the funeral. I said it was a white lady there. So white people there, was a white man. Guess who? I haven't seen it, checked on anything she's done. The lady that wrote Booed Up for Ella James, that's a white lady. She was with Nipsey. And she got up on Instagram and showed her receipt from the marathon right before he got shot. She said he got shot at 3:30. She went and showed it how much money she spent. I forgot her name. Jessie or something like that. But she wrote Booed Up, and Ella May sang Bada Booed Up. I said that. Then they showed me pictures. It was Asian people inside of the marathon, and it was some white people there. So that takes me back. Oh, when I said that there was European. Oh, and they found Blaze Carafello, who's what? Italian. That would be sub-European. I said that was there, and he said Eric Holder had just pistol whooped him about some bad dope, and he was at the marathon. And then he took off and went to New Jersey, and the police questioned him. There was a wealthy lady that helped him and hit him. Now, well, no, Ella May didn't write it, but she sang it. There's a white lady that wrote that song for Ella May, Booed Up. You can look it up. I forgot her name. I said the white people was there, and the Asian people was there. And the snake come and sunbathed at the goddamn marathon. And a Rolling 60 that was an OG owned him. You know, lately, I've been thinking about Ajax. The one I mentioned, Ajax, and that the snake had mentioned Ajax. I wonder what's going on with Ajax. That's also one of Nipsey's friends in a Rolling 60. There's something going on here, because he's been on my mind. Her name's JoJo. Thank you. Yeah, Joelle James. That's right. That's a white girl. She was there. I told you I've seen white people's there. But they laughed, and you see, I didn't take it back. I stood by, even though people was laughing. So I said, yeah, she wrote Booed Up. And the girl, Ella May, sang the shit. Like I said. It done came out with the fuck I said. Okay. So when he kept showing me the white man, I said, who is the white man tall with a red jogging suit on, white strap with blonde hair? LaDonna. Yeah, LaSanya do my beautiful pictures with Nipsey. LaDonna be fine as shit. LaDonna found a picture of DJ VIP sitting on the steps of Nipsey plane with what? A blood red jogging suit on with a white stripe on the side. I said, that him. That him. He been showing them to me, but I didn't get to look at it. I was tired of so much stuff. He brought it back, as we said out here. Not back. Brought it back. About a week ago. So look at it. And I have started to look at him, and guess what? When I started to look at him, his name is Anthony Orozco, or Orozco, O-R-O-Z-C-O. You can look it up while I'm talking. I may be pronouncing his name wrong. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Anthony Orozco, a.k.a. DJ VIP, which was Nipsey's personal DJ. Nipsey tell me this motherfucker sneaky and dirty as hell, and he like little boys. He gato. Okay, let me take that back, Lord. Either he gay or he bisexual. He is affiliated with child trafficking. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me. My name is Alexis K. Tyler. This is one of my editions of AKT Celebrity Reads. I am doing a spiritual reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know these people. I am getting this information from the spirit. Okay? I believe it, but of course I see it in the spirit. So this is for entertainment. Purpose is on, I'm just talking. See, just like I had told y'all, motherfucker, about Will and Jada. See, it was very difficult for me, because Nipsey was here, Pac was here, Pac mama was here, my daddy was here, goddammit. All them Geminis was there. Prince made a cameo saying, I would die for you to me. And I just felt like I was in an entanglement. I was in an entanglement. You know, because I didn't want to say that shit. But they made me say that shit. See, I see how they showed up with that shit they with. So you see how they had put me in an entanglement. I couldn't get out of it. So I had to say this shit. And you see me. I know you see me. They said what I said. See, I don't like that shit, man. I really don't like this. Y'all messy as fuck, so y'all enjoy the shit. But y'all ain't me. Sitting over here have to repeat that fuck ass shit that them spirits tell me that I don't know, because the spirits come and introducing themselves on the higher level of their body. The physical body's dead, so I don't physically know their ass, and they telling me this bullshit. Got me entangled my ass in the bullshit. And telling me to say this shit. So, you know, I say it's for spiritual purpose, because I don't know if this shit be true or not. I just say, and I was like, Pac, are you serious? Nipsey, are you serious? They laughing about the shit. I'm like, are you serious? You want me to say this? Why don't y'all pick some other body to keep up shit with? Why y'all come over here and think I'm with that shit y'all with? He said, cause you with that shit. You gonna say that goddamn shit. But why I got to say that? Get me in trouble. I said this shit. Next thing I know, I had to ask my clients, why y'all so motherfucking messy? Why y'all texting me, calling a bitch, Facebooking a bitch, instant messaging a bitch? Talking about, girl, did you see this shit? This motherfucker said she went. See, I'm gonna get into it later on. But you know what? I felt so sorry for August Alsina, because she said he was lying. Then I heard her on V103 down here talking about, I'm taking myself to the red table. But she said August was lying, and her publicist said August was lying. So I said, let me go back and look at August on Angela Yee. I looked at August, and I said, let me see if that baby lying. Which he a grown man, he 27. But she had to be hitting that when he was about 23, 24 years old. You know, even though he legally grown, you can tell in ways he's like a very tender baby. Now, I don't know if he had a girlfriend or not, but I could tell he's in love with Jada. They were doing some hardcore serious. See, that lady, and she's not an old lady to me, because she don't look old and woe out. She's a young man's fantasy. See, a lot of young niggas like an older woman like that. That's chronologically older, got a lot of life skills, life experience, know how to fuck real good and shit, but then she got a young girl looking body and some good pussy. See, Jada put that grown people pussy on that man. It ain't no old pussy. She got some good pussy. She got some GWP, what I call it, that grown woman pussy. Throw that P. Throw that. Drop. She got some of that grown people, put that grown lady pussy on that man. I could tell when she said that man was lying. And then I said, let me go back and look at August talking to Angela Yee. He up there talking to her. I know something wrong because he got all that hair done grown long, puff out, hair blonde, hair raspberry. What the fuck color that was? And he said, I said, oh, she fucked at him. She fucked at that baby, because that baby couldn't hardly keep himself together. He was breathing and shit, that GWP, baby. When you in vagina power and you an older woman mature, but you not an old, raggedy, long titty bitch. You is grown and sexy. See, and you done kept your pussy up. She done went in there and got some of that goddamn laser rejuvenation. And the way that boy hung, I see why she had to rejuvenate it, because the motherfucker opened it wide up. She doing Cirque du Soleil, nigga went up in there. I don't know, I wouldn't fuck with it, because the nigga look like he's half man, from the waist up and half centaur animal there from the waist down. See, they would have had to roll me. I would have had to call about 2 Ubers, get them to take me to the hospital, put me back to goddamn Geller. I seen all that. And I said, Jada's a motherfucker for this here. Now, I see why she wanted them, you know what I'm saying? Because the boy, he's a grown man. He cute. He can sing his ass off. But see, he's sweet, too. So she could manipulate and control him. And then that man got, hey, Ishmael, man got that shit down their legs. I told y'all I don't fuck no skinny nigga. I don't talk, I don't look at, I turn my head to a tall skinny nigga, and I turn my head to a kind of short, like medium height skinny nigga. I told y'all them skinny nigga body be little, but see that meat and weight and stuff gone down to what slid down their leg. I don't want to go to the emergency room. I have to keep going down there every week or every 3 days to the emergency, to the goddamn vaginal rejuvenation with my damn GWP. You see what I'm saying? Like my son said, he seen this lady, he had caught the bus. I had picked him up downtown from the bus that he was visiting some friends. And he talking about, Mom, I seen this older woman, said her titty was real long and she was bent over in the bottom, like her low back hopping. He said, and I looked at, damn, auntie. Damn, auntie. Damn, they done broke auntie down, ain't it? They done took all them dicks and went all in her ass, all in her mouth, all in her pussy. They done broke my titty long, swinging down, laying on her motherfucking abdomen. Damn, auntie. Damn. He said, damn, Mom, I'm glad you ain't like that. See, Jada not no auntie. Jada got a young woman body, like a young ass girl, but it's a grown, slick ass hoe. Allegedly. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. That's another show. Because I ain't want to get on that. I felt so sorry for that goddamn man. And that man was telling me, and I said, oh, damn. I said, she fucked at him. Not fucked it. Pulled that boy draws down, all the way down, past the nuts, to that boy ankle, and then helped that bad boy step his feet out of it. And took Long John Silver for a ride, baby. And then went up there to the hospital and got that laser thing and fucked at that boy. She was entangled in it now. She was entangled. She done told y'all she was an entanglement. And you could tell by the way she was trying to hold it in. She wanted to lick her lip. That shit was good. Boy got some good pipe on him. So you could tell she liked it. She was entangled in it. She was like Anita Baker, caught in the rapture of love, goddammit, and couldn't pull out or even for her goddamn nigga. And Will is a motherfucking lie, because Will know about this shit just like that goddamn young ass man said. You see what I'm saying? But see, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't got to say allegedly on what the fuck I say about her, because you see the shit came out. Drip God in this bitch. Fuck crippin' and drippin' right now, goddammit. King Nip. Fuck that. He got a new name, goddamn Drip God in this bitch. The LA Crip Drip God. That motherfucker told me that shit and brought Pac in here that shit. They were correct, goddammit. I ain't got to say a leg on that part no more. Excuse me. Cause they Drip God. Came in here, brought some back up, and said the shit. Neighborhood in this bitch. See what I'm saying? I'm like the Exorcist. They made me do it. I didn't want to do that shit. I want to say that shit. They made me do it. Like she said, she just didn't want to do that shit, but that dick got entangled in her cock. All in her motherfucker cervix, blowed it out, and went up in her fucking, went all in her guts. Made her nut, fucked her in the butt, called her a slut. She like it, hey Mikey, she like it. I ain't gotta say allegedly no more. Cause the Drip God is smoking. I don't know why they coming here with this bullshit. Damn, I'm hot. I'm sweating. Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Damn, I'm hot. Okay, I'm sweating. Spirit done got on me, goddammit. I don't want that kind of entanglement, because I don't think I'll be able to do it. Y'all see me hopping around here, you know why I got one of them hot-ass young niggas with that shit done slid down toward they goddamn knee, man. Had to find the rejuvenation clinic location in the ATE. I don't know where they at. Oh, goddammit. Alrighty. I'm trying not to stay long. So let me get back over here. Then I gotta get on Naya, goddamn it. Cause Naya is a motherfucker. Naya is crazy. You hear me? Naya beat niggas' ass. I said, no wonder you like me. Cause your ass is crazy and got about 3 or 4 damn personalities just like I do. Naya crazy. She really is. Don't let that high and sing, Lord. Until Naya talk that shit and sang on that show. That fucker ain't got good sense. I don't mean it in a bad way, cause she remind me of myself. Hot and real intense once you piss her off. You see, she whooped her husband ass. She made that white man whoop that man's ass and went upside his head and around the temple. They called police. They locked Naya up for that shit a couple of years ago. The baby daddy whooped it quick. Little as she is, I wouldn't think that she could do some shit like that. Then she said she beat him up about and around about his head and all up and through here, Your Honor. What is it, Sagittarius vibes? Yes, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. Do what I found out about Nipsey's DJ, who is riding high right now, working, getting all publicity and recognition. I didn't finish it all because it was so much, and then, like I say, Drip God came here and brought Naya. So I got to go back and finish this. But let me tell you what I found was pretty interesting. That's why I brought it back up when they said I was crazy when I said Nipsey came and told me that there were Europeans there and sub-Europeans that had RH negative rhesus factor blood. Now, excuse me, I know black people, talk about black people, have RH negative rhesus factor blood too. But if they do, it's usually because they have a white ancestor. Alright? Somewhere grandfather, great-grandfather, it only takes one to have that show up. Because I was reading when I went on YouTube last year when I had said Nipsey told me that, and I saw some Ethiopian people and I met some black people here who said they also had the RH negative rhesus factor in the blood, and they had to watch their blood when they get pregnant or the body will attack the fetus and kill it. They have to take a certain medicine while they're pregnant. Okay. Let me read you something and you can look this up. Anthony, I look at the origin of Orozco, which is his last name, DJ BIP, Anthony Orozco. How come the origin of the last name Orozco is Basque, B-A-S-Q-U-E? How come the Basque people, of all the people in the world, are known for what? RH negative rhesus factor blood. We know now. I don't have his blood work, and I'm not going to say allegedly, because if that's the origin of that name that he has, you can Google it while I am speaking. Last name O, first name, first letter, O-R-O-Z-C-O. Just look up DJ VIP. That's his real name. If you look up the origin of that name, it is what I said when I said there were white people with Nipsey when he was assassinated and had been in the store and on the premises that had RH negative rhesus factor blood. This man, it is a high probability because of the origin of his last name. I think is it Spanish? but I know it's also from Basque, B-A-S-Q-U-E, the Basque people. And they have, this is a European group, and also I think Spain came in, and they were dominated, but it is a European name, English Slavic bloodlines. But when I was looking at this, I wonder if his parents are his real parents, or was he adopted, or is this his real name? Because Nipsey showed me a different Social Security card. Someone, this guy had a legal name change, changed the Social Security number, because when you change the name, you also change everything else, Social Security, driver's license, and all of that. This man is not what he pretends to be, and it's saying that this guy is either gay or bisexual. The family is a slave or Slavic. That's what I'm getting. Adopted by another family, some kind of name change, and it's going into, what I say, Deep Castle English Slavic bloodlines. And he's also part of a beta sex kitten, even though he's a male, and an MK Ultra split personality. The words rat, mice, two-faced, and spy. This guy begged Nipsey to be with him, put himself on Nipsey, to work with Nipsey and be around him, but he was also put there to spy. And for some reason, I see he has Rock Nation ties. So I don't know if he had them then, and I don't know if he has them now. But it showed those ties, and it showed a Spanish lady, white hair, white skin, black hair, and is inside of Rock Nation, Spanish lady. That's what I saw. And I saw this guy, DJ VIP, knows him. So I don't know now if he has a deal, if he had a deal then and was a secret spy, or if he has a deal now. You all have to tell me. I don't know who DJ VIP works for now, or is he independent. But I'm telling you, there's no way he could be successful in that industry as a big-time DJ unless he's working for someone, unless he has connections, and unless he's down with the Baphomet. And I'm telling you, this guy is down with the Baphomet, allegedly, and this guy is not heterosexual. Unless you can prove to me, which still doesn't mean anything, but you can show me a wife, you can show me children of his, you can show me girlfriends of his, because I'm seeing that this man is not straight. He deals with black men, he deals with white men, and I keep seeing children. He is associated with people in the industry that are secretly in the industry, high up, that deal with child sex rings, child porn. He has taken the oath. You're right. Thank you, Kenta. The Baphomet is male and female. It go either way for males and females, and a male can have a beta sex female kid spirit on him to take down and get their way close to men's. I saw not only was he jealous of Nipsey, but he was sexually attracted to Nipsey. But Nipsey didn't go that way, and it was a woman. Actually, I saw two women when I looked at it. Women that were spying on Nipsey. Well, they were spying on Nipsey, but they couldn't always get close to him or travel with him or be in the studio. This guy could. Who else would a woman want to get close to find out what a man is doing that travels with a man? The DJ. Because DJ's with him all the time. So she didn't trust him, but for what I am seeing, for some reason, when it was closer towards the end, and like that year 2019, like 2018 going to 2019, Nipsey was single. Nipsey was not committed to Puma Baby Mama and living with Puma Baby Mama. I don't care what none of you say. I can see it in the spirit, and that's what he keeps saying to me. He said it last year, and he's saying it now. He has not changed. There were people in that house. There was a female in that house. It was like friends of theirs, a family. I know Samantha lived with them. But there are people that know what I'm talking about. I just don't know them because I don't live in L.A. I've never been in L.A. I'm from the ATL, shouted, and I'm seeing the shit on the other side in the Underworld. And Nipsey keeps saying it. I was not with her. I wasn't committed to her. But yet, she was enraged with him and infuriated with him because he was having sex with other people. I didn't say he was committed to anybody, but he had other lovers. He was looking for someone, but he wasn't committed. This guy, DJ VIP, was telling this woman Nipsey's business. And there was another one that he was telling that looked like the Spanish woman I'm telling you about that works with Roc Nation. Okay. People were watching this man all the time. And then some crazy shit I'm finna say, allegedly, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This DJ got close enough to Nipsey to have access to the phone and clone the phone. I'm seeing that, and I saw something else weird. That's why I kind of didn't want to get into this yet, but I'm going to mention it. I have to finish the reading, and I don't know when I'm going to finish it. Hold on, I got to clear my throat. My throat's draining. Oh, it feels so better, so much better. My throat is draining. I can breathe better, like I told you the past couple of days. Dealing with Naya. All this stuff was coming up out of me. I felt like my chest was flooded or something as I started reading her. Okay. Nipsey comes to me in the spirit. He said he stood beside me, and then he stood beside DJ VIP. He said, let me show you something. Oh, you like it, Ramses? Thank you. Blood came from Nipsey's body, splattered on DJ VIP. And the blood was red. And then the inside, Nipsey showed me the inside of the blood splatter that moved from his body. And I'm not saying DJ VIP did anything to him, because I don't believe that DJ VIP killed Nipsey or participated in the beating and the kidnapping. I think he knows who did it. I think he was nearby. He saw the shit, but he has taken an oath of silence, and in exchange getting money and jobs and opportunity. He's scared as hell, and he has some protection there. I see again, there was a police there. The police were involved in this. They saw it, they participated in it, and they covered. They helped set this shit up. From time he left that basement and went, and I think, I'm not sure, did he go to the basketball? I don't have all detail on how everybody really filling in, so I'm trying to get it as a goal. That's why it takes me so long to get around to this one, because he keep bringing folks up for me to goddamn get around that were close to him. So if the baseball game happened first, Saturday, and then he did the basement later on, or was that sometime Sunday, but I don't think so. Y'all just fill me in, because I'm trying to get, just like I need the address and the picture to the other shopping mall where he was with Firebug, where they say he has a shop there, where he took that picture with Firebug, said it's built just like the Marathon. Got some similar stores over there, okay? When I looked at the splatter was all in here. On DJ VIP, it was small droplets. They were red, and then Nipsey let me see something. As I looked inside of the droplets, they turned yellow. They were red, and then they were yellow. I know what that means. Nipsey was showing me the plasma, which is water and protein, has started to separate from the blood. So I asked a medical doctor, as I looked at it, what could this mean? She said the red, of course, is the blood, and the yellow you see is plasma. And I said, Doc, how long would it take once somebody is shot or stabbed or blood leaves the body and is laying on the outside of the body and is splattered around? How long does it take for the plasma to appear and you start seeing the yellow separate from the red? She said it takes hours. I said, not minutes? She said, no. No matter how it leaves the body, it's sitting there. It takes hours for the yellow to come into the blood, which tells me one thing that I am suspecting is that Nipsey was hurt before Sunday afternoon, March 31st, 2019, when they say he was shot out there. That man was already goddamn physically dead. You hear me? I don't know how they put that shit together. And the way the body looked like a rubber mannequin laid there in the afternoon, it's something, some trick shit and some trick shots that they did, okay? Because of what he showed me. And I believe that I saw this in the spirit. Just can't prove it at this time. He showed it to me and he says, let me show you something. And I said, oh, Nipsey. He said, yeah, he know who killed me. The DJ know. He's scared as hell. And he got paid for his time. He got rewarded. Because it showed me. Yeah, but I don't have a picture of it, Pamela. If you can see me a picture of what the whole mall looked like in their dress. This man got some kind of car. Or he drove away in some kind of car. I don't know. He was given a car after this happened to Nipsey. And given benefits and money. And this woman promised him, if you tell me what Nipsey's doing, you tell me who he's screwing, when he traveled with you or who been in the studio, I'm going to reward you. I'm going to help you with your career. I'm going to give you some money. And it looks like they did. But I keep seeing Rock Nation associated with this shit too. Okay? This man has not said nothing, but he is scared. And I see some type of police on him. So I don't know if he made a deal with them. The nigga's an informant. You know? Or he giving some kind of protection. As long as he don't say nothing. And then another weird thing he showed me, so they showed me Nipsey had 2 phones. One of the phones, he didn't know the phone was cloned. You can see everything he's saying, everybody calling, who he texting, what he's saying, who he talking to, the phone numbers and all that. He didn't know. He know now. He told me. Then he did this. He let me see the satellite tracker in the phone up in the sky. For some reason, I don't know what time that concert was. I don't have the info. If y'all, somebody could give me the info, what the time was of the concert at the Pavement Saturday night. Because to me, it went over into Sunday morning. I seen 2 phones. I seen one of his phones. It went up in the sky like that. And then I looked at my clock. And that was one hand on midnight. And the other hand had moved down toward the 1. Like this shit, something went on after midnight Saturday goddamn night. Really, the 2 weeks leading up to the shit. The last week of March was very intense. And Nipsey was looking over his shoulder. Very paranoid. And had gotten threatened. He knew. And then I seen, as we go past Saturday, okay, 3 days, 27, might say 4, 27, 28, 29, 30th, okay, before we get to the day 31st, Sunday 31st, supposed to be the day he died, physically died, physical assassination. I'm telling you, Nipsey was dead before 3:30, goddammit. And I have always said that shit. You can look at my readings from last year, the very first goddamn reading. I said that shit didn't jump off like that. That shit started in the inside. Somewhere. And I seen the marathon, I seen the barbershop. But then when I seen it, I wondered because I said, Nipsey, just can I not see? Or why when I asked you about the shooting and was you shot right here like this, you get quiet, you step back like this is a piece that don't connect with the marathon. I have always said it was something funny about that. And I remember the first reading I did, I saw the spitting cobra from Eritrea. I saw the black spiders, a spitting spider from Eritrea. I saw an ant, a black ant, very vicious ant that'll attack other ones and kill them. A super ant, super strength. I said, show me. They started walking. They looked at the marathon with the mirror glass. And then they walked inside of his store to the left, up the wall with some racks. A rack used to be there, and a camera and a register behind the wall and under the goddamn ground. I have always said that shit. Now I know because it's possible he was first hurt at another location that looks just like the marathon. And what I'm telling you, that man was, somebody got that man. Before Sunday at 3:30, he was held. That man was beat and started to be killed over past Saturday night up and through Sunday morning. I have always told y'all that man, it was between Saturday night over into Sunday morning. The man was held. And then he say, something about an old contract and debt on an old contract dealing with mafia ties, loan sharking, and a man that was hot back in the 70s. This is an older man that was hot possibly back in the 70s. I don't know if he was born in the 50s, 60s. Started hustling and doing shit and extorting and robbing motherfuckers in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. This was an older man that was mad with Nipsey that had a contract on Nipsey that didn't want to break the contract. Nipsey wasn't dealing with the man no more, and he secretly held a grudge against Nipsey, an older man. One of them, for some reason, I see with a cigar. I ain't gonna say no name. Allegedly, I saw this man talking to Nipsey, keeping in contact with Nipsey, and he acted like he liked Nipsey, but secretly he did not. And he wanted to be in Nipsey's life, still managing and controlling him and be in Nipsey's pocket. There was still a contract. I'm not saying that Nipsey was under the contract, but this man still had some type of ties to Nipsey through an older contract. And this man went to jail. He started to talk about this in jail. And other people in jail, in prison, knew it, started spreading around, knew about the hit before the niggas on the street knew about the hit. They knew that it was going down because the older man secretly resented Nipsey and was talking. And this was about money. He didn't want to let Nipsey go. He wanted to jam him. For some reason, I see this man was there when he was confronted and he was held, and this guy is good at kidnapping. This guy brags about kidnapping motherfuckers. Back in the day. Maybe not now, but the nigga had something to do with this kidnapping. This was held. Okay? And the other man I told you about, I ain't gonna call his name. He's skinny. With a bald head. A triple OG. That was also in this shit that hates Nipsey. He was jealous of Nipsey and he hates Nipsey. Skinny, bald head. He's over a rolling 60s. And this guy is the devil. I've even seen this guy allegedly in the Underworld. No, it's not Suge. I don't think Suge ever had a contract with Nipsey when Nipsey was a younger man. No, I don't think so. He knew him, but I don't think he dealt with him like that. This was somebody closer. This skinny older man that I'm talking about that had said in an interview that he had heard Nipsey had died that night, Saturday night, and told everybody to stand down. This man is over Big U. People fear this man. And he hated Nipsey because Nipsey was so young and so confident and was so successful. He couldn't stand a Nipsey still hanging around and riding around the hood. I saw this man kill someone. This man had sold his soul to the devil. He's the one also told me Nipsey told me was in that yellow house. I ain't gonna say his name, but I think if y'all from LA, you know who I'm talking about. And he interviewed with Vlad TV. He interviewed with that white man on Hot 97. You know who I'm talking about. He was friends with Tookie. They started off at different divisions of 60s. You know who I'm talking about. He told me he was in it. And 3 days before Sunday, they had that man and had been following that man and jacked that man up. Jacked Nipsey up. Held him. And he was saying that they knew they were going to do that to him, and this was also about contracts and money. Now, they might have owed Nipsey money from the contract, and I even saw something about loan sharking. Do y'all know, was anybody in LA, do they play pool? Did they play pool? Do they hustle for pool? Do they gamble with pool? They deal with loan sharking and pool? Because that's when he told me, what the name, Minnesota Fats. So we know he's dead now. But Minnesota Fats, that would be associated with pool sharking, loan sharking, numbers running, high-level gambling, and debts associated with gambling. He said these debts are also tied to music and management contracts. These people were tied into Big U. Damn. I said I wasn't going to. Damn. Okay. Nothing I can do about it now. Tied into his management. He dealt with this. He's saying he dealt with Long Sharky. I ain't gonna say the other one's name because that was more vicious than this one. I saw an Italian. I saw white people and I saw Italian associated with this. And I wonder whether any white people in the club, in the basement. If you all can see them, or if you saw any there are pictures of them, send them to me. Because I see them in the background, but Nipsey didn't know these people. He had nothing to do with them. Yes, Nene, I see that it's tied to this in LA and tied to the gangs. Like I saw the child prostitution and the gay boys in the gang. Bisexual. Say in private club. Yes, Pamela, I seen it. That was tied. That's also tied to music contracts, you know. And tied because the mob finances and handles some music contracts and some record labels. That's what they say to me on the other side. This was old debt. This was old resentment. Nipsey had walked away or wanted to walk away and didn't want to deal with it. And this guy had a grudge. Even though he's laughing and talking with Nipsey, he still held a grudge against him about this contract. But it looked like some parts of the contract were still in place. So that makes me wonder, I don't know, did he owe Nipsey money? Or did he feel like Nipsey owed him something? Because this was not completely resolved. Well, yeah, Robin Castle, that's who owned my father and wouldn't let him out. So Minnesota Fest, that was who Etta James, really they say that's her daddy. I don't know, but this he brought that up to me to show me that stuff is still in play. A lot of that is still in play with some of these people that are gangsters and control artists with the contracts and deal with the music industry. They control them that way. Okay, what does he say? He said when Nipsey was attacked, he was not just straight out killed like what you see on the video. He was questioned, he was tortured, and there was police there. I don't know why. Every time I look at it, I see police, high-ranking police that have a lot of power, but also are feared and do treacherous shit. A couple other people with treacherous shit and get away with it. And the other man, I said, I'm definitely not calling his goddamn name. That old one, I said, with that bald head and black and real vicious and evil, that done sold his soul. I saw him kill a man because he likes to do that. He absorbs the energy. There were younger gang members with him. I saw the man's body laying down. I saw some candles right there on the floor. And I saw a skeleton head, a human skull on the floor. This guy has offered humans to Satan. Allegedly. I can say allegedly, but I'm not telling you names. You don't know who I'm talking about. Some of you probably do, but I'm not saying the name. You can figure it out. I am not saying that goddamn name. I'm not going to let that slip out my goddamn, between my tongue and teeth this night. He has no heart, no soul, no compassion. His soul is black. And if you look in his eyes, you will see what I'm saying. They have killed, this man's ordered a lot of hits, and he's physically gone hand to hand and gotten very close and killed a lot of gang members, 60s. Others too. People missing. He has no problem. He is straight black-hearted and satanic. I saw him. Okay. So he's saying, okay, I briefly went over that. And this guy, the DJ, he's very afraid because he knows what I just told you. And this guy is also gang affiliated. So I wonder, is this guy, DJ BIP, a gang member himself? I really, wonder, because he's dealt with them. And some of them he's dealt with on a personal level. Like one of them is his baby daddy. Allegedly. I just don't see this guy as being straight. He manipulates men and he gets close to them, and then if he can have a secret sexual relationship with them to manipulate and control them and get money out of them and use them, he will do it. This DJ. So, as I always say to you, you can, prove me wrong. I have no problem being wrong. I'm in a human body. Maybe I don't always hear so good sometimes. So yes, so many levels killing in that area, never put on the news. Lots of 60s of that. Yes, by their own group. 60s kill each other out of jealousy, rage, resentment, and they get they cut. And then the more the person makes, they get jealous and want to take all of their shit. Like I told you, they did that other boy, Janky, and did Nipsey. Especially if you want to pull away or cut them off, that they showed him they didn't really love him. The hood didn't love him like he think they did. They envied him, they feared him, and they were jealous of him at the same time. So the more he gave, the more they took, and decided to destroy him and think their lives would be better and get music deals and opportunities like you see them doing now. They thought their stuff would be better. They have more when he was physically dead and take his things. And as you can see, you look at them, it has not always, everything's not gone their way that they wanted it to go. It's saying that this man is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's a predator. He preys on people. He's involved with the elite that deal with a child porn ring, and that also associated with Epstein. And that woman, Epstein girlfriend, they just locked up. I'm telling you, that one rat there, they probably, if they don't kill her, they're going to protect her. She know all the elite secrets and who slept with who. But this lady, I'm telling you, from the European family she is with, they like human flesh. She has eaten human flesh. She craves it. She has to have it, and she helped exploit the girls. She didn't like the girls. She was jealous of the girls. She would coerce them into having sex with Epstein and basically traffic the girls and kidnap the girls. She didn't care what they did to them. She is a lover. I see her eating with a knife and a fork, cutting up human flesh. She is down with that shit that nigga was with Epstein. She was rat with the shit. She loved it. It was a game to her. This is the devil too. She has no human compassion. Cold. Very evil, very low down, and that's her bloodline. Where they have to have, bless me, human flesh. Okay. Prison, older gang. Yes, I talked about the older man. Yeah, I already done told y'all this name. Who the fuck, I can't hide this shit no more. You know the one man I was talking about. Okay. Anthony, I'll get back on him later. That's the little bit I will tell you. He is a part of an Illuminati family. He was put on Nipsey. And now he was jealous of him. He's benefiting off of being with Nipsey and benefiting off of Nipsey's death. Him and that gang, he deal with them too. And they also protect and look out for him and pay for his silence. Okay. Let me get a little bit on Naya. A couple of days ago, I had seen her missing. I've been watching it, and I was sleeping. Oh, I know. I had started working on her reading. I'm going to tell you who came up. Robert Wagner. You remember he was the husband for you all, not your babies. Y'all need to go back and look. To Natalie Wood. Go back and do your research. Natalie Wood was a beautiful movie star who was out on a boat. They said her husband said they was out there chilling, drinking, and had dinner. Supposedly she fell over on the side of the boat and drowned, and he said he don't know what happened. I don't know if he said he was in the boat or he was close by. I think Christopher Walken was also with them, was friends with them, and he was there when she fell in the water and drowned. She mentioned Natalie Wood. The spirits mentioned Heath Ledger. They mentioned Brittany, what her name, the girl that was in the bathtub, the movie star a few years ago. In the movie, she was taking a bath, and I'm not sure if her face went under the water, and then said that she took a shower in the house with her husband and fell dead. Her, he mentioned her, and when you deal with Lake Piru, that also tells me there's a Piru Bloods in California, which tells me that death is around this girl. I'm not saying they did it. I'm just saying the name. Because it's Lake Piru in California, and you're dealing with Piru, so you would deal with blood, red, which tells me something happened to this woman. You're dealing with Piru, which is also a name for a malevolent spirit or a ghost. It's around Naya, Rivera, and it's at that goddamn lake. You have water spirits controlling the lake. That's a demonic lake, and that lake will absorb The spirit, the life force of human, it takes the lives of certain human. It's not the water itself. It is the elemental spirits and the other demonic male and female entities. And it also, for y'all that don't know, you have to look it up. There's an old movie called Creature from the Black Lagoon that come up out this goddamn lake. Take motherfuckers in it. Okay. That came up. Satan is over the reading with Jigsaw, which is from the movie Saw. That's a demon. And you see 6ix9ine wear the saw pendant on his neck. That's the joker, the trickster. Okay. But you go back to Satan. Dealing with Satan, we're dealing with the Joker and Heath Ledger and Batman. Because he was tricked out of his body and he wasn't right once he played that part. Jack Nicholson said he warned Heath Ledger not to take that part. Because you have to have a real strong spirit. Because that demon will take you over. That Batman, that Joker. He played the Joker in the Batman. We're dealing with the Bat Cave. Because when you deal with Nipsey, you also deal with the Bat Cave, the underground city, the goddamn basement. That you can walk from one side of town to the other under that goddamn store in the city. Where the Asian live underground and you're dealing with the Bat Cave. And when you are dealing with where Naya may be, you are dealing with the underground city. As so above, so below. You have the city above the water. Just like Christ was crucified and what? Nailed and wrapped to a goddamn tree. On the other flip side of the city, we have the trees and the stones and the city above the ground. But at Lake Piru, underneath there, you have a 360-degree same city under the ground with tall trees and rocks underwater. And she told me she is what? Hooked to a goddamn tree. Crucified. Stuck on a tree. Set up by a Judas. This was a satanic sacrifice ritual. And I bet you if they find her, look at the date that they find her. Because we're coming out of the summer solstice. We're now moving into the winter solstice. Let's see. Or she was dressed in black and white. I don't know what she had on. I thought she had some shorts on, a baby suit or something. You look at when they find her, because I'm telling you that is going to be planned and programmed, the month, the year, the date. When I started looking at her, I heard this voice with his messy motherfucking ass. Let's play a game. Fuck you talking? You don't want to play no game with me, bitch. The fuck? It's about 2 in the morning. 3 in the morning, I know there was a demon. Let's play a game. So the fuck kind of game you want to play with me, bitch? Look, you not finna lure me. Look, what? I want to play a crossword puzzle. No, nigga. No, you ain't finna. What? Just play the game. Let's play crossword. I went back and forth. Okay, I drawed the goddamn puzzle. Drawed the box right here on the paper. Start drawing the line. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about when I'm drawing it. How come I draw 5 blocks? Which would be like a pentagram. 5. Going back and going across. Draw them across. Draw them down. This motherfucker, him, Jigsaw, goddamn ass, which is Satan's helper, told me, you know how he get on that goddamn movie? Let's play a game. Had them people underground locked in them goddamn metal room. Tell them, if you can solve the riddle, solve the puzzle, I'm going to take this hook out your throat without opening the motherfucker up and cutting your goddamn guts open. Then you can leave, but the fucker don't end up goddamn leaving. So, you think I want to play with this motherfucker? So he said, right. I'm writing 5 letters. What this nigga give me? SATAN. Going straight down in 5 blocks. I said, oh, that who? That who with it? Who with it there on top? He said, yeah. Then he told me to go across. I went to 4 block, FOOL, fool. Then come down, STAR. Then I still ain't filling the block. I didn't want to fill all these motherfucking blocks in with him because I know how he played all day. Play with him, play pussy, get all the way fucked with no grease. Nigga wasn't finna put me in no goddamn late night entanglement. That's one entanglement I don't want to be in, fucking with goddamn Jigsaw. So I didn't finish the goddamn puzzle. So I'm getting hot now. The motherfucker must be close by. I did one more. Because I had got, you know how you look at a jigsaw puzzle be black and white. Some of the squares be blacked out with black ink. And then you have other part that white. And you get, they ask you a question, you answer, fill in the word. So I said, one more nigga now. Because I'm not finna end up people looking for me. And I ain't came out the house and ain't answered the phone. Your ass done caught me in a trick in this bitch. No. I touched something and the shit done turned into something else, and then the shit opened up on my ass and fucked me up in here and got me in an entanglement that I can't goddamn get out of. See, I said I'm gonna ask for one more question for you and then I'm going to sleep. Thank you, Naya. So, I write one more word, GLER. Instead of glee, it's gleer. Never heard of it, so I started looking up GLER. G-L-E-E would come up. I said, no. He said G-L-E, horror. The fuck? And they had different meanings for the word gleer. And one was like glass eyes. And I said, oh no. Are you telling me this girl's eyes are like glass? Well, they are staring and they're not moving. And there's no life in the eye. It's like a glass eye. So her eyes are dead. And he was like, yes. I said, so Naya is dead. Physically dead. Her eyes are like the eyes of a expensive doll, where they are beautiful and they're made out of glass, but they don't move and they don't see. I could be wrong. Maybe I interpreted what he said wrong. And he's right, and I said, I don't want to play no more Jigsaw. I'm not. Yes, she does look. Are you talking about Naya? Is that who you're talking about? Because when I look at her pictures, I'm seeing this is a very deep girl. Woman. Excuse me. She's a woman. She's 33. She's a woman. And when her eyes are very deep, and they're dark brown, but Naya's eyes are very deep and very intense. She has a deep soul. Very intuitive and very strong, but possessed. I see a demon on Naya when I look at her, and I see split personalities. But I don't see that it's Naya's demon, like she's evil. I see that it was put on her to control and manipulate her. She has a problem with the personalities. She can't always control the personality. I don't know if Naya was ever diagnosed as bipolar, or did she feel bipolar, or did she feel like she was to people? Because something was off. Someone had done something to make Naya off. And what I also see, there were 3 women. I see a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. I don't know if it's a red wig. And some girl went around sometime where I have blue. Like these women wanted Naya's voice. They want her energy. They wanted to be her. They wanted to absorb her energy and spirit as a part of a ritual. To take on her essence and her abilities. That's what I saw. And there was also a man, a white man, involved in this. And I see it's the baby daddy who is very angry at Naya and hate Naya. But when I look at this man, this guy is a weirdo. He comes up as, to me, as go both ways and have mental problem, or like a sex deviant. Like he might like little boys. Or might have been part of prostitution, like sex rings. She didn't want him to have her little boy. Like she's afraid he might sacrifice that boy. Ritualistically sacrifice. If not kill, sexually traffic that boy. See, they want that boy. And they know she wasn't going to sacrifice the boy for fame and fortune. But the daddy, I don't know. I get something's wrong with the daddy. And the daddy still hold a grudge by her whooping his ass. But what I'm saying is the shit was provoked. It was provoked. It's something that he said. Yes, Courtney, one of her ex-boyfriend that on that Glee show was busted, had thousands of pictures of child porn on him. And he was getting ready to go to court and killed himself. And I see the husband, if somebody, she didn't want that husband with that little boy alone. And she did not want that husband to have custody of her little boy. It scared her to death. And see, I know something was wrong. Somebody had did something. Naya called. I don't know her. I never followed her or anything. I ain't know anything about her until now when she came to me this house. And then Nipsey brought her in here like Thursday or Friday. Thursday night, Friday morning. She said she want to talk to me. So he told her to bring her to the dirty side. To the goddamn underworld in this bed. So they said a week or so ago, was it a week ago or was it 2 weeks ago, Naya had a picture of her in a bathtub or something. And said when she feel like she going under or want to go under something, make her strong or something and she come back up or some shit like that. She was in the bathtub like want to drown and come back up. Then a week or so later you see her on the video. Walking, parked the car fast or crooked and walking out there to the lake on the dock thing. Yep, her mama had her on there since she was a little girl. Okay, so I think it was Thursday night. Well, no, it was over maybe Friday morning. I'm just now getting to sleep. After Jigsaw fucking with me and I told, I don't want to play no more. Because I believe you might set my damn ass up. And I ain't finna walk out telling everybody I'm finna go for a damn swim and you don't see my goddamn ass no more filling this shit in on this pencil and shit. Fuck you, Jigsaw. I put the paper down in my room and laid down. I just turned over, laying on the pillow, and somebody, a woman, walked in my bedroom, came up to the head of the bed. While I was asleep, I know it was a woman because I heard a voice. She say, Nipsey's candle has gone out. You need to light another candle for Nipsey. I said, God damn. It is dark in the room. The candle done got them gone. Now then I said, Naya? Then I looked, seen Nipsey tall ass. I said, okay. I said, you are so arrogant, aren't you? You just love women's. Have women's around and take up for you. I'm talking about Nipsey candle. You need to put Nipsey candle back up, light it. How the fuck she know? I said, Naya, hold on. So let me get up because I got to use the bathroom. And when you use the bathroom, wash my hand, drop some water, and I said, you right, goddamn it, it's dark. The motherfucker, I relit it. And after I lit his goddamn arrogant ass a candle, I went and laid back down. I say, Naya, because I seen him standing there. He was quiet. He said, I brought her to you. Do what you do. I said, okay. I said, Naya, oh no, this is not good, Naya. If you're in Atlanta in my bedroom talking to me, that means your ass is down there in that water. And she say, I go back and I check on my body to make sure it's okay. And then I get out. I've been trying to go and tell everybody where my body is so they go down and get my body. And I said, the body is okay? She said, yeah, I'm stuck on a tree. And she mentioned her left lung. Then she mentioned one leg and her feet. And I said, damn, Naya. And then I'm trying to lay down, and then she said, come on, no. Zip. I'm at the lake. I look to the right, I see the water. She got me down by the bottom. Before you walk on the bridge, I didn't walk on it. I Look to the right. Naya, I'm tired. Why you do snatch me over to the left? She said, I'm to the left. I'm right over here to the left. I move some, I move back. I'm to the left. Then I look, I seen these black people. Some of them from Africa. Some of them had like some African looking clothes. One lady had built a bonfire. It looked like a bonfire where the wood is like this all the way around, like a pyramid where when you form it, it lay together like this, going around in a circle. So there's a hole here and there's fire underneath so that when it burns, it sends up a smokestack-like symbol going up in the universe. So all these Naya's ancestors start coming. It was some black ones from Africa. It was some half black, half Mexican. It was some Indians, like Aztec Indian. They was half black, indigenous, and half Spanish. And then half Spanish, some of them just black, some of them just Spanish, some of them I saw Mexican. And I said, well, they were owned by Mexico, California, and the Indians. The black Indians, the Moors, and the Mexican Indian. Now, I'm not saying because somebody had said something to correct me, and I'm still saying what the fuck I'm saying. Well, she wasn't Mexican, she's Puerto Rican. I said, but Puerto Rican's not a race. That's a culture. And Puerto Ricans have black in them, like Dominicans do. White in them and Indian in them. Indigenous blood in them. They're a little of this, the little of that. That's a culture. Not a race. Some have more white than others, some black than others, depending on what the mix is. I said, so that's fine. She Puerto Rican. But she still got them races I mentioned. But I'm telling you, I see some Mexican peoples in there from fucking California. I'm not taking back what I said. I put the Mexican food up there in the Mexican Soul last week called Nipsey had a house full of niggas and Mexican down here. They done took over the whole place down there with that food and eating that food. And then he like, tell Alexis. I said, this motherfucker know my name. It was a Mexican man. He was a gang member. He said, tell Alexis that we like her. So I'm acting like I don't hear him. Listen to the shit. Eavesdrop. Tell her that we want her to cook us some Mexican food and combine it with the soul food. He said, that's how we do. Out in LA, we be together, we hang, we eat together. I said, we don't do that here. Some racism and division. I don't know nothing about it. So I said, so you want me to start that shit? And then I come downstairs. Nipsey is standing there with his phone doing this bullshit right here. Playing some kind of goddamn game or something he was doing on the phone. So I don't know. Anybody know him too? I don't know if he ever played computer game or look up shit. And he was just, I'm the Nipsey. And he talk, but he wouldn't look. He doing this. Nipsey, I fixed that food for you. And your friends. Hey, Michelle. Because you started this shit, Michelle. Nipsey like tacos, and I said, he didn't ask me for no taco meat and no taco shell. I'm cooking this, and but he like tacos, Michelle, take your ass on now. Here, next thing I know, the Mexican man coming. You know, we want the Spanish food. Nipsey, why I come down here and I feel all these motherfuckers down here, and you are over here on your damn computer, and they is eating all the goddamn food I put up there for you. Now, that was your problem the last goddamn time. You was here in a body, you feeding everybody, looking out for everybody, then these people were not your goddamn friend. Now you got all these niggas in my house, all these Spanish folk in my house, talking about they like me and like me to cook while you letting them eat your food. I said, did you eat anything? Yeah, I ate a little bit, but I'll get back later. I just want to let them eat. Then the Mexican man talked to me, I said, how you doing? I like you. Alexis, can you make us? We want to put the food together. And this is a weird thing. Not only was they here in the house, we was out by this lake. It was some trees right there. They had the table done set my ass up. Got to take me to over there. Got the table set up. So they got the shit laid out, planned out on my ass without my permission. One table, you put the hot food and the taco and the nacho and shit on here, and you put the meat over here. Then the other one, you got that's the hot table. Then this the cold table where we want you to have us some cake and shit over here. And another table with the salad and fruit and shit. And I said, so you don't want me. We only want you to, we trust you. God damn, I said, I guess I gotta learn Spanish too, god damn it. Shit, so I can know how to talk to y'all motherfuckers and hear what you saying. So, I'm doing that, and then the Spanish lady, the guy that on the other side with him, his wife must have died, or he must have met a girl over there. Said, oh, it's a Mexican soul food. Y'all know I'm not lying there, man. I ain't been out there, I don't know this shit. Nigga done brought the shit to the dirty south. I done told y'all he done took my house and trap it out. Done turned it to the neighborhood goddamn B&B. Burglar door bando in this bitch. So, he's what the man said, oh, his wife come up. And she said, I want you to make something for my hair. And I said, what you call her hair? Is it pelo in Spanish? Is it cabello, cabeza? She said, see, I want you. I said, you want me to do it? She said, yeah, I trust you. We know about you. We want you to make something for my hair. I said, okay, baby, I'll make you something for your hair. So the women's like me. The men like me. They hanging out by the lake. This was just last week when I made the first Mexican soul plate. I said, something is going on. Because the Mexican done came down here. And they said they like him. And I said, you like Nipsey? Is you his real friend? You protect him? You see what happened to him? This Mexican motherfucker pulled a damn silver gun out. It wasn't no revolver. It looked like it was a semi-auto. And he had some more guns out. He said, I killed for Nipsey. Nobody fuck with him. I said, oh, so you is his bodyguards over there. See? I said, all right then. What you want? This, what your list here. Since you down with him, then you down with me, goddamn it. So I'm writing down what the fuck he want. I said, goddamn, all that, nigga. All that. See, yeah, and then put it while give me some collard green and the rib tip that you gave Nip. I said, these motherfuckers here. So, you seen I did it. Got them the shit, and I said, something is going on the other side. They must have known about Naya. So that's why I said Mexican soul. I'm not saying she's, Naya's Mexican. Because they said she's Puerto Rican. Well, excuse me, my grandma say Puerto Rican. But I put it up there because that who came in, he bought the Mexican in him. They said they want the taco and shit. And they named off what the fuck they want. You see, I gave it to their head. And they in here, the energy was so thick in here. It's literally like I felt people wall to wall. And it was over where the goddamn food at. So, he said, he all right. And then when I talked to the man, I looked at him, he pulled, I said, okay, yeah, you down. All right, nigga, what you want? So then, I hear this about Naya. Nipsey must have known that was going to happen because he knew what happened, remember, to Kobe. And he said, come on, you want to go to the Grammy? And they seen it fall out the sky. So, Naya say, I want to go see Alexis. So he brought her down here to me. And then I seen on the TV, I said, when she took my snout, damn, Naya. And I looked at the clock when she said, this Nipsey's candle out. You got to light him another candle. Nipsey candle. I said, Joe, you see how he is? And I looked at him, he told me, well, and I said, hold on. And that's when I got in and lit. I said, now tell me. Since I done lit the nigga candle, goddammit. Lit him a new one. That's when she took me, and I seen that she said, I'm over here. And that's when the black people, the Mexican people, and the Native American, and I see that many white ones at the time, because they don't start coming in now. This was, I think, Friday, and then yesterday I looked at the news, they said, Naya mama and her brother out here. And I said, see, I seen them Friday. I knew they were coming. They out there, and I said, so much water out there. They said they don't know where she at because it's a city under the water. Big old trees. I heard the sheriff said tonight this tree might be 10 feet. 10, 15 feet tall under the water. That's how big the trees are down there. You can't see. It's a city down there. Like I said, it's above or below. She said she caught in a tree. So when I was there, I seen them, and the lady was making a wailing sound. They were praying, and they were sending out the SOS with that 5-stack she made. And they was coming down around that lake. They know that girl is down there in that water. Because too many of them had came around, and I saw all of them. Some little sound like that the lady would make it. Yeah, Tyra, the Hispanic, the Latino been fucking with me. Come in here. You know, I'm not a prejudiced, racist person, so that's fine with me. As long as they don't hurt me when they come in here. Remember I told y'all last year he brought the gang members, all them niggas, and the Latin boy, a couple of Latin ones in here. And I said, Nipsey, why these niggas, all these niggas, see, you got all your friends. And then I think Nipsey was like that for real, where he be somewhere, all the niggas and Spanish folks and Philippine and shit, Asian people. Whenever Nipsey come where all the people come around and circle around where Nipsey be at and party and shit. I think I heard that a brother said at a funeral or something, everybody come where Nipsey be. And I heard him say, look, this lady right here, her name is Alexis. She my friend, and she straight up. She can pass messages. I can, nigga? Damn, y'all, my phone finna go out. I can, I do that. He said, if you want a message pass, she'll pay. I will? Well, thank you. It's about 50 niggas you got lined up in here. And then the Spanish bug, I said, oh, she sent a message to La Familia. I said, that's what I do? What is... I got it. Brought him back in this shit that we did to me last goddamn year. So when I seen him this time, I wasn't even surprised. Y'all ain't got my charger down here. Goddamn it, I'm gonna have to come back. I ain't gonna promise y'all when I'm tired of here. But I synced her over the... I got to... Unless you want me to go get the goddamn charger. I know y'all messy motherfuckers do. I'm about to turn this off. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it upstairs to get the goddamn charger. Well, then again, I ain't going to promise. I don't know what time it is. But if I can, if it ain't too late when I look at him, I want to ask y'all motherfucker for the time. You know, they be jamming the clock and shit. I'll try to come back, y'all. It depends on, like I said, if it's late, I ain't. And I'll come back down with the charger.